Delta Police is proud to announce the launch of a new initiative, Drone as First Responder program. This tool will enhance community safety and well-being. It will improve response times and information for responding officers prior to their arrival on scene.
Some of the key benefits of the Dock 2 is that it is operationally ready anytime, so that 24/7 ability for us to be able to use it, our officers to be able to use it, and to be able to get to the location in an expedient fashion.
So for a call in progress, witness will witness a crime. They'll call 911. Dispatch will start sending police officers to the scene. One of those police officers will be a drone pilot, and they'll pull over, and in their car on their mobile data terminal, they'll be able to log into the flight control software and fly immediately to the scene. As it gets on scene, it'll be live streamed to the supervisors and potentially all the responding officers, their computers in their cars and or their phones. So right now we're already using drones. One of the limitations we found was that it took time to get a drone to the scene and get the operator there and ready to go.
The day-to-day operations with the Dock 2 will allow us to be more responsive to all the calls we need. With a drone now, our response time can be really, really quick. Now, I don't want to say a time, but hopefully within 90 seconds or maybe 2 minutes to be able to get to a scene, evaluate it, and tell our officers either slow down, you can take your time, there's nothing here, or speed up, we need you here right now and get here safe.
Police officer safety arriving on scene will be increased when they have a better idea what they're arriving to and can visualize the area that they're coming into in the scene. It makes it much safer for them having that situational awareness.
We know that Delta, in the form of an earthquake, a major fire, will need to be able to have some sort of emergency response. And the Dock 2 will allow us to be able to have that emergency response in an expedient fashion.
Even though we're first responders, we have to abide by the Transport Canada regulations just like everybody else does in Canada. And the Special Flight Operations Certificate allows us to fly within certain conditions that are outside of the regular conditions that you can fly in with just a basic or an advanced drone pilot license. So along the way, working with Candrone, we were able to solve some of the challenges with Transport Canada. One of the things that we had to figure out was how far the drone could fly from the dock so that we could establish the known area of operation. So Candrone was instrumental in coming in, bringing in some demo equipment, allowing us to test off of the building and test where we could fly and how we could fly within the parameters that Transport Canada had set for us.
I think that when you're talking about a $30,000 investment for us to get the Dock 2 up and running, that's a fairly low investment for us to be able to actually use something that will keep the community safe, that will keep our officers safe, and will actually benefit our response time and make us a better police service as a result.
Our concern, and we share the public's concern in that we don't want a police state. We don't want random surveillance, and that's something that we're committed not to have. So in order for our pilots to launch the drone has to be useful in a police response or in a call response scenario. So just like our body cam policy and our in-car camera policies, we won't record unless there's evidentiary value to the video. The future definitely looks bright for drones in policing. We're seeing the RCMP testing it in Alberta. We're seeing other departments across Canada testing it. Drones will definitely be a tool in the toolbox in the future of policing. They're definitely not going to replace our response to calls. You can't replace that human interaction, that human connection, but drones will definitely be there and be on scene more and more.
We're extremely proud to be one of the first, in British Columbia to be able to use that technology, and I'm guaranteeing it will be successful because we have the right people running the programs.